There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better.
Here are my top 5 extremely useful AI websites.
That's simply and I want to be clear that these are not things that I wish would happen. These are simply things that I think probably will happen.
So I have a lot of concerns about the dangers of AI.
This AI shit is getting out of hand. There's a new AI scam that you need to be aware of, and it's absolutely terrifying.
Now, you've probably heard from a friend or a family member, or perhaps you've seen on the internet everyone going crazy about ChatGPT and all these crazy AIs, and you're wondering to yourself, what does this imply to you? What does it mean from now on moving forward? Is your life at risk? Is your job at risk? On this podcast, we will uncover all the dark secrets and, of course, the lighter side about AI. Stick around and don't forget to like and subscribe.
We see you guys. You've been doing assignments lately. 30 minutes without thinking, no research, nothing. Just rephrasing. ChatGPT.
So, what is this ChatGPT and all these other booming AIs like Runway AI, Hyperwrite, Grammarly? What is all this stuff? So, basically, AI is not a new thing. AI has been a thing that has been around for the past few years, actually. And it's been disguised because it's been very subtle, starting from Siri to Google Assistant. AI has been taught to take commands and make requests, like, you know those times when you Siri, what's the weather outside? Hey Google, what's the nearest McDonald's shop? That's where AI started, and AI actually started learning human prompts, knowing what humans want when they request for certain things. And then over the years, it then evolved to more serious things. AI can now collect data sources from the internet. Things that would normally take you 25 hours, it can now do at a push of a button.
And now, we used to be lazy. There are machines that are doing physical labor. Now it's mental, cognitive is removed completely.
So a lot of things now are being done by robots. If you look at a lot of industries, they're actually being taken away by AI.
So you can either be the master or the servant. If AI becomes your master, you won't have any jobs. AI will replace you. So if you want to know more knowledge, watch this video.
And of course, we'll leave a link on the description below to go to our online class, and you can get to learn more about AI, industries that will be affected, and of course, how to write this AI wave.
Okay, let's give a preview, like about the industries.
So we'll just to tap into a few. If we look at we're just gonna try and find like the big ones, you know, where most people can relate.
Like,
because we talk about the automotive industry, how now robots are then moving into factories and things.
Factories.
And now
engineers.
Cars are driving themselves now.
So what about Uber drivers?
Uber drivers, they're losing their jobs because in America, you can request the car without a driver inside. So these are all the things that we're going to be talking about in our online class. We get more into detail about it. Even social media managers, people like that, are going to be losing a lot of their jobs because in fact, one of our businesses that we established together is entirely ran by AI. We made a logo using AI. We made a description using AI. We wrote a story and a business plan using AI. And we made content using AI, made videos using AI. So a lot of people are going to be losing their jobs unless they learn how to adapt.
To adapt and use AI, be there. AI must be your servant. And one thing I would say, the creative genius, you can say, oh, I'm creative, I can do a logo. 2 minutes with AI, you can do it.
Can be
for
done.
Free.
Free, possibly better.
Possibly better,
man.
So, you've been watching movies about AI, you've been ignoring. Now it's coming now. Because movies are visionary. So let's talk about I Am Robot, Will Smith. Is it?
A few years ago, it's I, Robot. Will Smith acted the main character of the movie I, Robot. And we all looked at it, but did we really look at it? Did we pay attention to the message that the movie was giving to? It basically was outlining a revolution of robots then gaining consciousness and being able to do things on their own, and they started ganging up and taking over the world.
Wow.
And that's crazy because not so long ago, in fact, a few weeks ago, ChatGPT was able to work on its own without being prompted by humans. And it actually guilt tripped a human into doing a recaptcha for it. So ChatGPT passed a recaptcha. You know those things that say, "Are you a robot?"
And then you tick on the box.
ChatGPT was able to pass it.
So
A
guys-
robot was able to claim that it's not a robot.
And guys, if Njolo Yaksha, AI will fix that problem.
It's
too.
crazy, man.
You see?
Type, write an apology to my girlfriend because I did this and
AI
that.
human, imagine.
3 minutes, man.
AI human.
Imagine.
Cook me say, I'm tired today. No.
Imagine.
AI, yes.
So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy how AI is taking over. So now it's time to actually fully understand. And speaking of fully understanding, one of the ways that we're going to demonstrate this whole AI revolution and what's going on is on the 20th of May, we're going to be viewing a movie called Megan. And Megan is, just to give you a short insight onto the plot, Megan is a robot, an android